Welcome back, everyone, to Oxygen Not Included. Last time we did add a new duplicant. She's able to run around and pick things up for us, so that's been fantastic. We are also trying to finally water up a system here, or pipe up a system, I think, for water, so we can operate lavatories and sinks. That should be pretty nice if we can get that up and running. It doesn't use any more water for us, and the facilities operate a little bit better, so that might be pretty nice. The other thing I realized is that if we're to actually use this arbor tree, this popped up actually, and I noticed it after we ended the episode. We're gonna need to create the polluted water with the algae terrarium. So I think this is good though. We don't really have a need for wood, at least right this moment. So I think we will kind of leave this as is, because it is missing the polluted water. We did find out at the last episode we do have a slight food crisis. We're already trying to rectify that, so we'll continue to work on that too. Then I also noticed that crops are actually wilting. Oh, okay, it's just letting us know about this. Okay, I thought we were not keeping up with some of these, but okay, that's not the case. Alright, that's fine. Yeah, if the arbor tree dies, it dies. So, okay, good. As long as we're keeping up with food, I think with these extra plots, another 8 should do us for now. Hopefully we can keep up on the microbe mushing. That should be probably running constantly now, so I guess we'll find out, shall we? Nisbet's machinery has increased as well. We could actually do some research. We do have a new printable as well. That was what reminded me we were playing too long on the last one. But I'd really like to see what this looks like when we finally open this up. I mean, it should be fine. There's a lot of CO2, but it should all fall down here and get skimmed right off. The rest of this is specialty gases, and even a mix. So we do want to be a little bit careful. We could tap into this. Maybe we could even start exploring like dangerous areas, so to speak, like where there's a lot of pollution. We know what to set up now to skim that off. So yeah, that might be what we do too. Honestly, now that I think about it, we could, yeah, put a deodorizer, like, right here. Let's mine that, actually. So they don't have to walk over that. Yeah, so we could put a deodorizer right next to the carbon skimmer, just to make sure that nothing is coming up. Obviously, any gas coming up through here will definitely get deodorized. So, I think that would suffice. Maybe we could put one right here instead. Anyway, let's see what we have. Excavation, agriculture. There is husbandry there. Only a +1. Ah, a herald. Increased athletics so he can run faster. And he's good at supplying and husbandry. This guy might be the guy. A Dasha saltvine seed. Plot orientation downward? What is this? We could add a 7th guy. And this guy would allow us to handle critters. This guy has suit wearing. When learning suit wearing skills. I don't know, did we get Herald? Ranching and supplying. It would be nice to kind of finish that out. That would round our team out pretty nicely. However, we know we're already having food problems. So it's like, I mean, I guess we could just, yeah, build out more right over here. Also kind of interested in this a Dasha salt vine. Let's see what that is, actually. Dasha salt vine. The Dasha salt vine is a unique plant that needs large amounts of salt to balance the levels of water in its body. In order to keep a supply of salt on hand, the end of the vine is coated in microscopic formations which bind with sodium atoms, forming large crystals over time. So, which bind with sodium atoms. NaCl is salt, so that's chlorine. Yep. Consume small amounts of chlorine gas and form sodium deposits as they grow, producing harvestable salt. So we supply it with chlorine gas, and then we can create salt out of it. Salt, water, create salt water. I didn't see that one coming. Salt and gold can create bleach stone and sand. It's not really that interesting, is it? Bleach stone and sand. I mean, it is a lot of sand. Table salt and sand. That seems a little bit more interesting. So we could crush the salt and make something that maybe we could use for cooking. Desalinator, you can take salt water and brine and create water and salt. That's the same entry. Yeah, they have the they have the entry in twice. Okay, good job. Chlorine gas, sand. Oh, chlorine gas and sand will be consumed for salt. Hmm. Hmm. It is kind of interesting. I think we might go with Harold for now, though. So Harold is in the party. And then we need to make sure that you are first and foremost doing ranching. And then it said you were also good at supplying, I think? Or no, tidying. Is it really tidying? Okay, well, whatever. Yeah, it's strength and athletics that he's good at. So he's actually good technically at all of these things. We'll make him good at... I guess he can do kind of the same things that Bubbles was doing. Let's mine this out and create another mess table. For Harold. He could be right here, but Bubbles is gonna wake him up. Let's try to expand the granite here. We'll put one all the way over here and put her in it, so that should allow both of these two cots to be used. Based on the AoE that we were seeing when she was sleeping the other night. Plant some mulewood. Get rid of this wire too. Alright, as usual, our guys are pretty busy. We do have CO2 filtering in over here, and it is, yeah, working pretty good. Yep. Looks pretty nice to me. Sandstone, relocate here. So we only have sand now. I think that's automatically getting put up here. It's kind of an interesting hack, just removing it from the bin and then it just drops on the floor. Oh, I see, but then she puts it right back in. Might need just yet another storage container then instead for sand. We'll build that too. All in all, though, things are going pretty well. There's some polluted oxygen still in the area, but deodorizer should be knocking that out. Yeah, it seems like it is periodically. As long as it's not coming up here, we should be good. There is occasional pollution, occasional polluted oxygen up here. I'm thinking this is still the same polluted oxygen from the past. So once it gets breathed in, it should be gone. Obviously, people will suffer. Max is always just suffering from mealwood, basically mealwood operations. Poor guy. Let's get the new cot down. Granite right in the corner. That should work just fine. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it would go out to here for the noise. So these two cots should be good once we assign this one to Bubbles. So we'll assign this one to Harold. We'll also assign this to Harold. And then this to Bubbles. There we go. So now we have room for one more person without a problem. Relocate this mealwood seed. I don't know. Right here, I guess, for now. Might be a good idea, too, to move things around here. So we have the mess tables right here, and then the ration box over here. Would make a lot more sense to move this ration box here instead. So might be something we do, too. Let's check the plumbing overlay. Oh, I thought that was the plumbing overlay. That's the ventilation overlay. So F6 is plumbing. Try to get used to that. Oh, oh gosh. Okay, so apparently we did already hook up the input pipes. Well, I guess we'll see what happens, huh? Oh, it stops right there on the input. That's not good, is it? It doesn't look like it's... Well, is it going to this? Oh, it's still being constructed. Okay, so let's see. Once this is constructed, if it will actually filter over to the sink too. I'm hoping it does. Oh yeah, the water sieve's working overtime now. Looks good though. 9 kilograms of water. Wow, that's so much water then. Okay, cool. Yep, so that's good then. That'll mean that our actual water supply down here will take a lot longer to purge through, you know, normal base activities, right? So we just have to wait for them to build all of that, and it is downtime right now. I do want to see if that works. It does say this lavatory is ready. So, might be good on that. I'm not going to queue up the... Well, yeah, I should probably queue up the... Let me think about this. So... Oh, yeah, let's queue up the... liquid pipe. It's only 4 tiles, so that's not bad. So now output come into here. Now, that's a good question, though. Will output go to output? I don't think it'll work like that, will it? We might have to run 2 separate output pipe jobs. So, hold on, let me cancel. Cancel. Can't. Well, we could leave that pipe there. So, that pipe could come down here, and then it could go to the same area, basically. So instead, we do this number, and then we do a liquid bridge. Input, output. Yep. There we go. I think that system will work. Alright, well. We'll figure out what it looks like here soon. We do consume a crap ton of food now. I don't know if this is going to be enough, frankly. So I'm going to start to build more in anticipation. And we'll mine. I thought it was O to dig, right? Oh, maybe not. G to dig. Gotcha. There we go. This should be enough. Yeah, so power... We may have to go back to doing the coal thing to free up their time. I kind of want to purge this CO2 first before we try that experiment, and they're not going to do this task for a while. Which is fine. This might be the last time Bert has to do the dirty job, it looks like. You can tell he really loves life right now. Cracking that egg. Got a bit worried that it was their sage hatch egg for a second. Luckily not. Moving sandstone, it looks like, for something. Oh, right, to create these tiles. Oh, a liquid pipe uses sandstone too. Gotcha. It does say lavatory is ready. We'll have to keep an eye on oxygen too. I think we are slowly losing oxygen. Oh, and then, direction right. I guess it says it's ready to go, right? So, output coming in over here. I guess all that's done. So, I kind of want to see them use it first, but yeah, let's deconstruct the outhouse and wash basin right here. Do this gradually, of course, not all at once. I kind of want to see it work. I haven't seen them use this facility yet, but I think it'll work. I mean, it's not throwing us any errors, so it's good. It is hotter in this room. Oh yeah, heat is building, isn't it? So actually, wood could be good for these areas because then it will insulate the temperature a little bit better. So we may want to think about redoing the granite here with wood. Camille's athletics is increased. Yep, okay. So now we can create another lavatory. We have to make sure that we put it the right way. Yep, that looks right. I hope that this works the way I'm thinking it will. I'm not sure, though, now. Because as soon as you connect two outputs, I think it'll be a problem, right? Gosh, I don't know. I don't know. We'll have to try it to see. Because I would think, I would think the output would just come into here along with this output. But it could be that we actually need to run the pipe this way and then have the output hook over to it or something like that. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. The question that I have is, will an output restrict another output's material? You know what I mean? I don't know. We'll have to find out, I guess. The hard way, probably. And then even if, even if it does block it, would creating another pipe on the side and then hooking into it work? I think it would, but I don't know. Actually, yeah, it probably would, wouldn't it? Because then this output would come over here and then fall this way. This output would then also get injected and fall over this way. So yeah, we may have to redo this. But if we do, it's not a terrible thing. So we'll find out, I guess. And then, alright, sink. Yep, that's right. Now, does the sink say it's ready? I'm not sure. The lavatory says it's ready. I don't know if the sink is. So many question marks with this whole design. This is our first time doing it, so we no clue. I think we are running out of oxygen. Yeah. So we're gonna have to put this oxygen diffuser back in. It is what it is, and then I think we had to run power to it too. Yep. In fact, this wire could go away. Oh, they did finally puncture this area, so the carbon skimmer is going to be busy for a bit. I'm going to turn... maybe we don't need to turn the algae terrarium back on. I think as soon as we get the lavatories, yeah. Okay, so they do both say they're running. Yep, okay, good. So input comes in and the water pipe does continue. Okay, so I don't think we have to get too involved with how the piping will work. I think it's just going to work as we think it will. So, let's see. To where, basically, it's just a tap, if you will, right, for the input. And then the piping does continue. So, same thing for the output. So technically, I think this means that that this will work, right? Should. Oh yeah, there we go. Look at that. Oh yeah. Okay. I would imagine all this is ready to go, so I'm gonna take out the last one then. And then we'll set the direction. Oh, there's some polluted water here. Relocate here. So that's interesting then. I think that means that we will need to have, because there's probably going to be pollution up here nowadays, right? Yeah, so we might have to have a deodorizer right here. And maybe it would have made sense now to have multiple lavatories in a room. I don't know how that would work. Like, can you have 2 lavatories and then a sink, and then if there's 2 duplicants, would they wait their turn to use the sink? Obviously, we'd want them to do that, but I don't know if it behaves that way or not. Put you right here. Why is there polluted water here anyway? I'm not sure. It doesn't actually create the polluted water on the ground, does it? I mean, I would think the whole purpose of the output pipe is that it would handle all that for us, but... Oh. Oh. Okay. Alright, let's see, I guess. Plumbing. Yeah, I just don't know why there's, like, what is the liquid doing here, for example? And then medicine, sink. Okay, I think this will still work, right? Yeah, it should work. Okay. Alright. It's just starting to get a little confusing. Okay, downtime is happening. Okay, here we go. Oh, do they actually use the restroom faster now, too? She seemed to like it. Less food poisoning germs, I think, as usual. Oh, yeah. Here we go. So this is outputting now over here. This is outputting now here. So let's watch it. Yup. 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 And then this is the moment of truth right here. Yeah. All right. This is perfect. And it doesn't look like they care that there's water poisoning. I mean, maybe they do, and I just don't know, but it seems like this will work. So now we have water operations, it looks like, for our restrooms, and it's not going to consume any water at all. Nice. Yep, and then this machine is working. Hopefully this is... Yeah, I think we're looking pretty good. I'm just wondering if we'll have to expand our reservoir eventually, but we do have 6 tiles here to work with, so that is a lot of crap, though. A lot of germs too. But that is the point of the water sieve. So, wow, I think we got it, man. 500 kilograms of polluted water, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. Make sure it doesn't get too out of control, but I think we're good. So we'll leave the thing disabled for now. Yep. So I think having 3 oxygen things is perfect. Eating a germ-covered gristleberry. Okay, yeah, so they should never be eating a gristleberry. They should... Oh, no, yeah, a gristleberry. So is germ-covered? Next thing might be a refrigerator. So let's queue up research. We haven't done research in quite a while. Let's see. Farm station produces micronutrient fertilizer to increase plant growth rates. You have to have crop tending. Fertilizer center uses polluted water and phosphorate to produce fertilizer. And then stores food, yeah, at an ideal temperature. Hydroponic farms irrigated through liquid piping. Interesting. So we could also maybe pipe out water from our water sieve up to a hydroponic farm. Let's do it. I love that this works, man. It's just making me so giddy. It's so easy. Well, not so easy, but yeah. I mean, you know what I mean. Like, we didn't have to do anything crazy here. It seems like actually polluted water is doing good. So we'll empty this and empty that. This is great, man. I'm loving it. It seems like, yeah, the CO2 is gradually dropping here. Yeah, I think. It's still quite a lot. But yeah, it is what it is. I think it's just because we have so much oxygen generation now that it's taking a while to get to the carbon skimmer. We could pull the carbon skimmer over here instead. That would probably be better in general anyway, right? Less piping as well. I guess it doesn't exactly matter, but yeah, that would have made a lot more sense, wouldn't it? Either way. Yeah, man. This is so fantastic to see work, you know what I mean? The amount of germs is getting kind of insane, and they are multiplying. But it doesn't matter, I don't think. Because it doesn't look like the germs are coming out of the water at all. Yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Maybe that will become a problem later on. I'm not sure. Food poison. Yeah, from the bristleberry, right? Get another achievement. Royal Flush. All outhouses and wash basins with lavatories and sinks. Nice. Oh, yep, this way. And then we could look at putting in wood as well, but the heat doesn't look like it's that much of a problem. Obviously, it's flowing up as heat would. But yeah, it's not really a whole lot of heat, honestly. 30 degrees is perfectly fine still. Just a little warm, that's all. So looking good. We could try to use the wood tiles here. Wait a minute. I don't see a wood tile option. Oh, you can use wood for ladders, but it would improve the decor. Actually, I'm assuming. Oh no, never mind. That sandstone would improve the decor. Slow heating materials require a large amount of energy to raise in temperature, therefore heat and cool slowly. Okay. Oh, it seems like someone fed some polluted water to the tree. It is a little bit alarming that the polluted water's number of germs is increasing constantly, but... I don't know. Is it a problem? I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, the whole idea of the water sieve is so that it gets rid of that pollution. Well, it gets rid of the pollution, not necessarily the germs, I guess. But I would think it would get rid of the germs, too, right? Oh, and then polluted dirt is created, too, yeah. We know that. Oh, we can put sand here. Yep. Try to get all this sand out of this room before the sage hatch awakes. He can start devouring this polluted dirt. Where do we keep the rest of the polluted dirt, actually? Maybe we should put a storage bin, well, maybe like right here. Because we can do polluted dirt, right? Oops, not agriculture. Yeah, so we could actually just create a storage bin specifically for this room. That'll work. They're actually pulling sand from all the sources that I don't want them to pull it from. Let's just move this manually. Very good. Seems like they must be kind of bored now. So we've got quite a lot of CO2, but yeah, eventually I think this will all drain away. As CO2 gets consumed, yep. Looking pretty nice. Looking pretty nice. So this area should now be safe to, you know, reclaim all of this temporary piping that we did, but we'll leave it in there for now. Just let it do its thing. The germs are slowly dying in our water supply. We should be using a lot less for that now. We still will need it for a few things, right? Like, does mealwood use water? Or maybe not. There is other things that use water, I think, right? Agriculture's already done. So now we can use polluted water and phosphorate to produce fertilizer. So actually, I guess polluted water is used for a few things. Uses dirt, polluted water, and phosphorate with power to create fertilizer. Technically, this water is basically free now. So we could get fertilizer for free. I'm not sure that we need fertilizer, though. What does the ethanol distiller do? It refines wood into ethanol? Okay. There we go. Maybe we do have a use for wood, huh? What's ethanol going to do for us? We can heat up into a gas. We can also cool it into an ice. That's pretty standard chemistry stuff. Same thing. You can you can go the other way. Nosh sprout. So ethanol and dirt in a nosh sprout creates nosh bean. Ah, I see. So if we had a nosh sprout, we could use the ethanol to make food as well. So we could do an ethanol. Oh my gosh, look at the size of this machine. This thing uses 240 watts as well. Interesting. Wood into burnable ethanol fuel. It says it's also burnable, but it doesn't look like, let's see, 2 carbons, 6 hydrogen, and the oxygen is ethanol. Highly effective fuel source when burned. This ethanol distiller also creates polluted dirt, though. So maybe we want to avoid that for now. We don't quite have polluted dirt cleansing up and running yet. Food. Yeah, we can do a hydroponic. Now, is there an advantage of a hydroponic farm? Accelerates plant growth and maturation. Hydroponic farms reduce duplicant traffic by automating irrigating crops. Oh, so they have been irrigating them this whole time. Oh. And actually, if we do that, right now they're probably pulling water from our water supply. We could actually redirect the sieve to that, since we clearly have plenty of water right now. So output can come over here as well, which it already does, and then we could just pull it right up and then over. Or really over, I guess I should say. So maybe we could have it come over here and then up. That is pretty interesting. I think we should try it, huh? How are we doing on food? Not the best. Right. I put all of these as tiles down, but now I'm thinking we should put them down as hydroponics. How much does it cost? Oh, it's just a bit of copper ore. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do... oh, we have to deconstruct first. Okay. I'm thinking maybe we should reduce the size here. So maybe instead of having it 3 tall, it doesn't need to be 3 tall here. Think about moving this whole floor up a level. So deconstruct this too. Deconstruct this too. I don't want to. Obviously, these are nearly finished growing, so we'll collect these first. And then let's run plumbing liquid pipe over here. Yep. And up. We'll do that for now. Oh, we just trapped them. Well, this could be a bad day for them. What's Camille gonna do? Let's make this max priority, right? 9 is most urgent. Yeah. Right? Yep. Because they need to be able to jump across. Good. Okay, so they'll be able to do that here soon. Right now, I'm pretty sure they're trapped. I might be wrong. No seed selected, and yeah, no liquid intake. Okay, good. Yeah. I think he is trapped. That's fine. This will be done here in a moment. There we go. Yep. So actually, we don't want this, actually, though, because we're going to move it up one. Cancel build. And then hydroponic farm. This will be mealwood when we're ready to go with it. And then plumbing, liquid pipe. Yep. Looks pretty good, so it'll actually come up here. And then over as well. Oh, is it already working? No way. There should be no way, right? Oh, it just detects the presence of piping. Oh, interesting. So, even if you don't have water going to it, you can still plant the things and it'll still grow like a regular plot. That makes sense. Obviously, we want to go the full distance, but let's hold off on that part. This one can be deconstructed. All right. This is starting to look pretty sophisticated, huh? Oh man, there's so much plant stuff to do. Hopefully they're able to keep up with things. Of course, removing the ability or the need to water these things is going to be a huge advantage. Huge. I didn't even realize they were doing that. Not to mention the fact that we will yet again reduce our water requirements, which is also huge. I hope there's going to be enough water in general. But yeah, I mean, right now the water sieve is completely, like, maxed. So I think we'll be fine to do this. So we will deconstruct... Oh, let's see. Cancel. We just want to deconstruct the farm tile. This is a huge project, but I think it'll be well worth it. Maybe Max can one day get over his allergic reactions too. Who knows? What the heck? Hydroponic farm? There we go. Looking good. Looking good. I feel sorry for Max, but he's just going through max pain right now. I'll see myself out. Yep, so now we can deconstruct this one. Yeah, what an epic project. Yep. All hands on deck. We don't need this wire, actually. And we will put a... well, not an egg cracker. Hydroponic. Oh, they're in downtime now. Okay, that's fine. We did get quite a lot of it done. And then, obviously, we will have to run liquid piping over here as well. Very nice. Alright, cycle 42. They answered everything. I think that's a good spot to call it here. We're going to have to continue our hydroponics in the next one. Luckily, though, yeah, we do have the water system up and running here. I am pretty pleased with how well this went. And then look at that, yeah, the water sieve, yeah, we still have 400, well, total about 900 kilograms of polluted water, so we have plenty of water to run these operations, I think. I can't complain at all. This is great. This is going to go a long way, I think, to keeping our water sustained. So I hope you enjoyed as much as I did, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.